Wow, thank you, Kate.
Okay, I think we're good. So this is Tigger. He is about 3 years old and he's a perfect boy.
He is. He looks beautiful, especially in that light. My gosh, on that bed, what a beautiful cat. Welcome. Thank you, Kate, for bringing Tigger to this event. And thank you for introducing him. Yes, just like Kate said, Tigger is a 3-year-old male who weighs about 15 pounds. Some of his traits include affectionate, gentle, he's a snuggler, he's friendly, he's easygoing, curious, playful, energetic, and a lot more. So we have some questions for both of you. Tigger, you're absolutely beautiful. And a couple of questions that we would like to ask is, so Kate, now that Tigger has been with you for a little while, can you describe what a typical day in his life looks like?
Yeah, so my favorite moments with Tigger are in the mornings because he wakes up between like 6 and 9 a.m., basically whenever I wake up, and then he comes over immediately for snuggles. He is such a snuggler, and like if I try and like look at my phone or anything, he's like, nope, we're gonna start the day right. You're gonna pet me and we're gonna have a mindful moment and it's gonna be perfect. So if I don't snuggle him enough, he'll like put his little face on my arm. And we'll do that for about 30 minutes every morning, giving himself a little bath here. From there, he likes to follow me around. So like when I go to brush my teeth, he's right there in the bathroom with me. If I go down to the kitchen to make breakfast, he's right there too. And then I sort of work at my desk. Tigger is very helpful in that he likes to send emails. So if I'm not feeling the emails, he'll walk across my screen and do it for me. But if after like a few minutes of me not being able to pet him, he'll get that message pretty quickly and just sort of nap on my desk. And then he'll follow me around for the rest of the day, sort of pretty much doing that. Napping on my desk, playing with himself. He loves to explore my house and try and find my housemates for pets. And then sort of at night, we repeat the morning cuddles routine. As soon as he knows that it's bedtime, as soon as I turn off the light, he races to the bed to cuddle with me. And we snuggle. And then after I fall asleep, he sort of repositions himself to be touching me, but not on top of me. He likes his space at night too.
Well, it sounds like he has his routine figured out with you. That is a busy day for Tigger. And may I ask you, Kate, what was Tigger like when he arrived? What did settling in look like for him? And has he changed?
Yeah, so if you ask me like, what's one word I would use to describe Tigger, the main word is adjusted. Like usually when I foster cats, they take some time to get comfortable. They'll hide for a little bit, but not Tigger. Tigger came out of his carrier. He walked in. He was like, this is my space now. He sniffed around. He found his fish, which is his best friend now. And then he asked for pets, and he cuddled with me a few hours later, and that was that. He was right at home pretty immediately. Tigger, so a little bit about Tigger's story. Tigger was found on a military base in North Carolina about a year ago with his nail growing into his paw pad, poor guy. But from there, he was fostered for quite a while by a woman who like clearly loved him so much and turned him into the loving, affectionate cat he is. So that definitely made transition earlier. Oh, he wants to play. That definitely made his transition easier. And since then, he's maybe gotten a little bit more cuddly, but pretty much stayed the same perfect boy he was when he came.
Wow, and I could see it. My next question was going to be, does Tigger like to play? Because I saw that fish next to him, which looks pretty realistic. So one thing that I do have to say, if you're interested in adopting Tigger, you have to adopt him with the fish. That fish comes with him.
Oh, 100%. Tigger loves to play primarily with his fish. I didn't really believe in love at first sight until Tigger walked right out of his carrier and found his fish. He sniffed it for a second, started rubbing his face on it, and that was that. They were best friends. I honestly consider them a bonded pair at this point. And so, yes, Tigger will be going to his forever home with his best friend, his fish. But he also loves a laser pointer. He loves a wand toy. He's a playful guy.
And I could see he's enjoying the camera attention right now. And Kate, may I ask, what do you think the ideal home for Tigger would look like?
Yeah, so Tigger has something called FELV. It's pretty common around stray cats. It's a virus. He probably doesn't even know he has it. He has no symptoms, and he'll live a very long, happy life. But it could spread to other cats. So he's looking to be the only cat in your house, or to be in a home with other FELV positive kitties. He has met a couple dogs for like 10 minutes, and while he was not necessarily thrilled that they were in his space, I really think he could, with the proper introduction, have a nice dog buddy. But he loves people. He would really do well in any space, apartment, like townhouse, house, whatever. He's just looking for someone to cuddle with.
And wow, that is very important. Thank you so much for saying that. And in an attempt to get to know Tigger a little better, here is a fun question for you. If the Tigger took a DNA test and it turned out that he's only 90% cat, what other animal do you think would the other 10% be?
To be honest, probably a dog. This man loves people. He runs right up to people. He has no stranger danger. He doesn't hide or like act like nervous like a typical cat would. Anytime I let him roam the house freely, he runs to find my housemates so that they will pet him too. He's just a brave, fun, little playful, outgoing guy. I really think he would like being let out, being harness trained and taken on walks. So yeah, I think a dog.
Okay, thank you so much. And the last question, which is, do you think anything is important to know for the potential adopters that I haven't asked?
I think we got most of it. The one thing I'll say is he's a big cat. He's 15 pounds. And so if you're looking for a big, chunky boy to love, Tigger's your guy.
Okay, so I think Tigger enjoyed the spotlight. And for anyone that may be interested in adopting Tigger, the adoption page for Tigger would be bit.ly/adopt Tigger, ADOPTTIGGER.